Okay, we're recording. Hey all, this is Martin from How to Make Mobile Games on December the 7th, 2014. It's a Sunday here and it's a bit gloomy in South China, a little bit cold as well. And I'm driving with Louis and my wife to a place to get some dog food. Because Louis was a little bit sick yesterday. So hi Louis. Was a little bit sick yesterday. So anyway, this video is about a follow-up to the video that I did a few days ago about opening an office overseas or possibly in India. And because I've had some interesting discussions and I've seen some interesting posts and I've received some interesting messages as well about that video. So I just want to say thanks to everyone who commented, who replied, from our developer as well, who gave me some good information and also some good links as well. That was very cool. And so I've been thinking a lot about this past couple of days, and also just discussing it with my wife right now. We were just talking about how things make financial sense. So after sort of thinking about it a little bit more, I just wanted to make it clear, when I said open up a studio, I don't mean, for example, when we see a game studio in a magazine or on one of those sort of behind the scenes development videos. We see this beautiful office with expensive tables and expensive chairs and computers with dual monitors, and they've got a snooker room or a pool room, and they've got a basketball court in the studio and all that shit. No, really, that's almost impossible for us to do. That's the kind of situation where those guys have got millions of dollars worth of investment. They've probably got a lot of experience, and they've got what do we call it, venture capital investment. They've gone to a big company and they've got a lot of money to do this. That's not what I'm talking about. The way that I would approach this is the way that I'm thinking about building up the studio or building up the company. Is my plan would be to hire another developer now for Cobalt Play to join me, to join my marketing guy and our developer as well. I would hire that person in Bangalore or Hyderabad or someplace in India, and what I'd probably pay is something say $200 to $300 each month in the beginning, and then increase that later to $400 each month after a certain number of months. And then I'd also, as we already do, I'd include a bonus system as well. So for example, what we do is the developer at the moment that works with us, he gets 5% of the games that he makes for Cobalt Play after salary expenses. So that's working out pretty well, I think, and I think it's a good way to retain staff as well, as if they make bonus on each of the games that they make. So that's how it would work. I'd start off at $300 a month first, and then move to $400 a month, and then I would also include a bonus system on all the games as well. And I'd hire that person in one city, like Bangalore or Hyderabad or wherever it may be. The next step is once that's in place, is I'd hire the next developer, Unity developer, in the same city. So in Bangalore or Hyderabad, or I think I'm saying that right. Is it Hyderabad? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But then I'd hire another person again with the same system, $200 to $300 a month, and then increase that, maybe 4, 5, 6 months later, and also include the bonus as well. And then do the same thing again. So I'd have 3 developers in one city, all working from home, all working from their own machines with their own devices, so that we wouldn't have to pay high upfront costs, because again, keeping costs low for a small developer is essential, guys. So once we had 2 or 3 developers in one city, then if it made financial sense, I would then open up an apartment. I would have an apartment in that city where we would all come together, or a small cheap office. It wouldn't be the situation where I would open up an office and pay 6 months of rent, and then baby, could you hold the camera for 1 second, please? Just pointing towards me. Sorry guys, I'm just making a turn here. You're pointing at yourself.
Point where?
Yeah, turn it around. There you go, hold it. There you go. Okay, hey guys. And then I would get an apartment or something like that inside that city, and then the guys can come together and work together, and that would be a pretty cheap place. It wouldn't be, again, one of these expensive, luxurious offices in a tech park or something like that. Yeah, baby, keep up, please. Or something like that. So that would be the plan. this past couple of days I was actually considering buying source code from a website called chuppamobile.com. I think that's the name, or chuppa.com. Chuppa, yeah, something like that. And what you do on that website is you can buy the source code and you can then ask a quote for a reskin of that source code too. Now that all sounds good, but it might just be cheaper to actually hire a developer directly in one of these cities like Bangalore or Delhi or wherever, and do it that way, because then we actually have the source code, it's ours, it's more flexible that way. It might overall be cheaper. So for example, if this person could finish 4 games in 1 month or 5 games in 1 month, which is our target, and publish them on Android and iOS, that paying say $200 to $300 a month, or maybe $400 once the pay increases, that would actually be cheaper than buying source code from the website. Because if you buy source code from that website, say $100 to $200 on average, you've still then got to reskin that source code, and you've got to spend management time as well to upload it, to check it if there's any problems, communication time, and so on. The second reason why it's actually better to hire the developer than using source codes is because you're actually building up the studio. We're building up the team. We're making the guys feel like part of a team as well. So, even though they might be in different places, working in different homes or different offices around, around the world, those guys can still communicate together with me, and we'll feel like a team, or a distributed team. So that's the way I'm thinking about it at the moment, guys. Actually hiring somebody in India and doing it as a cheap developer. Oh my god.
Hey.
I'll be right with you guys.
Hey.
Chill. I think this is it. Okay, we'll be back in a second, guys. That's how raw these videos are. We don't edit them out. We don't edit that out. Keep it. Is it still on me or not? Okay. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about. Was sort of a part 2, and just to say thank you for the replies to all those comments to my original video about opening up a studio. Just to clarify the plans and my ideas a little bit. Hopefully that gives you some inspiration, guys. That's the other reason I do these videos, because obviously when I say open up a studio, a lot of developers might see the video and think, oh yeah, you have to pay all this. No. When I say open, I mean gradually open up a studio, build up to it. I think it's very dangerous when companies lay down $50,000 on the table. Lay down $50,000 on the table and then say, right, we're going to open up a studio, or they quit their job, or they put all their savings into the studio, and then it just closes down a few years later. So it would be a gradual thing. I also got an email from someone who's interested in working, who's based in India. So if anyone is interested in working together with me at Callbot Play, please drop me an email. You can reply to this video, or you can message me on the forum, howtomakemobilegames.com, and it'll be great to catch you guys there and talk a little bit more. So anyway, I'm on the small streets now, guys, so I better go, but and navigate my way carefully because it's getting busy. But thanks for listening, guys. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for all the support, all the replies, and I'm going to speak to everyone soon. Bye-bye.